Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Love and Marriage is gearing up to premiere Saturday, March the 19th. And to get us as fans excited about the new season, the new trailer has of course dropped. But the network has also listed a part 1 and part 2 called Social Mania, which pretty much details the things that the cast is posting on social media. So Melody Holt actually, has a big platform on social media. And if she is promoting or selling something to the fans, her fans do not disappoint, honey. And they support her in whatever she does. And so a lot of Melody's businesses on social media have been started after her marriage to ex-husband Martell Holt. And some of her businesses were started from a place in her life that were very painful. And I'm not knocking her side hustle, honey, but if it works for her, then it works for her. Great job. However, some of her castmates, in particular LaTisha Marsau Scott, are kind of salty, and they're coming out and saying like they feel like the producers or productions or the people who are in charge of gathering the content for the show for Love and Marriage Huntsville are not giving them their credit for their businesses or their accomplishments that they have done while being on the show. And so they also feel that they are not getting as much airtime for their businesses like the producers tend to shine the light for Melody Holt. And if you don't know, Martell will actually be taking this angle too. He will too be promoting a lot of his side businesses that he's been working on lately. And he has a children's book in particular, a new wine, a cookbook, and maybe even a suit line that he is working on. So Martell has been staying away from social media lately, working on himself.
We're out here in Atlanta. We chilling, having a good time. We're celebrating my wine launch, Inez. So I know you guys haven't seen me in about 40 days. So about a week or two, I'll explain to y'all what's been going on when everything goes in Martell Holt's favor.
But no, listen, we just finished watching the social media. You asked me a question, so I'm telling you what it was. We just did a whole segment about social media, dealing with the show.
And then talking about people's accomplishments. And I really enjoyed that part because, believe it or not, that's what we came in for. I mean, that's what we came to see. But dog, the funniest thing is, they ain't mentioned nothing about Tisha or Reese.
What they do that at?
You had some sparkling wine, and Reese ain't did shit.
Only thing we got is that chocolate in the bottle, babe.
Bruh, I'm like.
What?
Like,
what? Really?
You guys coming in?
No, we're gonna stay here. You're good.
I just want to say is, like, this what y'all did? My phone going in and out?
So,
Damn,
what we're talking about.
You don't teach a lot, because I ain't gonna do it.
I told Marcel to wait till we got outside because we're actually.
Dog, the funniest thing. I hope y'all watch this, the Love and Marriage, the thing that
Social media part 1 and part 2 special came
Right.
on tonight.
Right.
And so we just finished watching part 2. And it was funny to me because they were saying, what all everybody's accomplishment that we've made on the show. And kudos to Love and Marriage Huntsville because everybody's doing their thing.
Everybody's doing some things.
However,
Tisha and Reese ain't doing shit.
they forgot what I did.
No. Reese and you ain't doing shit.
I did nothing.
Nothing. You made this. You may have. You can dress. I'm like,
I mean,
really?
I did just get my second master's in real estate development.
But that ain't nothing, though. You're educated. That don't mean nothing. It ain't like you built a shopping center. It ain't like your company built an apartment complex.
We did renovate a whole plaza.
What's development?
We did build a whole, 200-unit apartment complex?
No, listen, and just in case people are sitting back wondering, this is not about just kind of shine our light. That's not what we do. But what it really is about is I want people to know what it actually looks like. Not a whole bunch of cap, not a whole bunch of I'm doing this, I'm making shirts to sell y'all motherfuckers and take all your money. Not a whole bunch of BS, verifiable stuff. If you try, that's why we got into this thing. We got into this thing because we want to see people in the community grow.
Right.
And y'all sitting talking something. God, I hate it. Because y'all can't see what a boss look like.
The sad thing is that I've been quiet for a very long
It ain't
time.
cute.
And I let people say what they want to say about me. But now I see that I have to start defending myself.
Because
and I'm going to let you know when things are not being said properly because
every time.
shit, do a girl need to slide her resume across the
No.
table?
Resume. See,
I mean, I'm
see, the
just
difference
saying,
is, no,
like-
so everybody cap on the resume. The difference is you can walk inside her shit. The difference is you can climb up the stairs. You can see it built from from the bottom of the ground, and this is what it looks like. It's not a whole bunch of bullshit. It's not a whole bunch of fanfare and, oh, I did this, and oh, look at this right here. You can walk in it. You can talk in it. You can drink it.
And we
you
work
can eat
very
it.
hard. Very hard. I mean,
and it's not just for us. It's for y'all.
Right. For people to see, for our legacy, for our kids.
This man became a whole lawyer in the time y'all been watching him. And you ain't even mentioned his name.
A whole attorney. A
Like-
whole attorney.
Like a consumer protection attorney, dog.
Really?
Like,
Stop downplaying the Scots. That's my thing.
Like, bro, okay.
Stop
So the whole
downplaying the
thing
Scots.
is that after all of this right here, you know the bad part about it is we the ones that don't be capping.
We don't. I don't go on social media and post every single thing. Shit, I just got my broker's license. Commercial real estate broker.
Dog. Google CCIM. It's
I
like,
mean,
y'all gotta
damn.
understand something, man. Y'all gotta understand something. That our mission in life and our mission to be on this show, we deal with the bull, we deal with the bullshit drama, just because we know this can be a platform for us to deliver some black excellence in whatever shape, form, or fashion it comes in. And so now we're looking back at it like, dog, you talking about the same shit everybody do. Like, it is what it is. Bottom line is, we gotta like, either y'all gonna disable our social media, or y'all gonna get the truth.
Right.
Y'all
So,
gonna get the real truth.
Every time they don't want to show what we're doing or say what we're doing, we're gonna have to
For
come
whatever
on here
reason.
and
For whatever
say it
reason.
because stop it. Stop downplaying us.
And whoever it is, I don't give a whoever
Stop.
it is. Like that's at the end of the day, y'all. Listen, y'all watch it, y'all gonna see something actually. Y'all gonna see a tangible trail of you.
And it's not about explaining anything.
That's why we're on a
because-
platform to explain shit.
Well-
Like we could do that. We could actually move in silence and not be on TV.
Yeah,
But we're here to show people the way. You your phone does.
first of all,
Your phone does.
first of all, I do not have a Samsung. And it's just like, at the end of the day, we have to let you know that my whole thing is just stop downplaying us. Like, be fair, call a spade, and
You can't downplay us. You know
say what
I'm
we're
saying?
doing.
No, you can't downplay us, but I think y'all getting the short end of the stick because y'all not seeing real, true boss moves. Y'all gonna actually just see just regular shit on TV. Y'all gonna see just arguing and a
And
lot
that's
of
okay
people
because that's
tune
what they
in.
tune in for.
Well, a lot of people tune in, but you want to see the balance. You want to see both, all right? You want to see somebody that's actually doing this right here, but then somebody's actually doing it, not just saying you're doing it, lying. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. All these rented ass houses and shit, man.
So, again, congratulations to all of the cast and members of Love and Marriage Huntsville because everybody is doing their thing. So, just know that Maurice graduated and has a whole attorney. He graduated at top of his class.
Believe it to him.
Okay, y'all have a good night. We're about to go out now. Bye.
There was a 2-part social media series. They were basically going into how what everybody has accomplished and what people have going for them. And some of your castmates were not too happy. They felt as though they did not get the same amount of show, or their businesses and what they have going on were not put on the table. The girls were saying that they wanted to put their resume on the table because Melody's is always up. How do you deal with that specifically? You know, you're in a season where it's Melody's time. It's your season.
I don't deal with it.
Nope. Drops mic.
I wake up feeling happy and fulfilled every day. I think for me, because I am so ambitious,
Yes.
whenever I reach a certain milestone, like so people who meet me, they're always like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. Oh my gosh, she's so humble. I think for me, I never get to a place where I feel like I've arrived and I feel like I've made it, and because I always have a next level goal, no matter what. So while this has been amazing and it has been great, as you said, to be a trailblazer as it pertains to having a reality show right here in Alabama,
Which was
that's
also
just
like,
myself.
yeah.
You know, it feels great. I think anytime you put in work for something and you see that dream or vision come to fruition, you're going to feel, it's just like giving birth to a baby you've carried for 9 months, right?
Woo.
And so, you know, it's always that amazing feeling afterwards to be like, I really did this. So I do feel like that, but that's not what leads me on my daily journey, because I'm always working for the what's next. You know, what's the next goal you have, right?
Yeah.
But you know, it was a few years ago, several years ago, honestly, where, you know, there was a conversation had about being in the entertainment industry, which is something I always knew I wanted to do, hosting, singing.
Yes.
And from that conversation, a mutual friend actually was like, y'all need to talk with Carlos King. And so I remember I went on the website. I still have the email where I went on the website, reached out to him, paid the consultation fee.
Okay.
And we went and met with him. The first time ever with him, we went and met with him. And immediately he was like, "Oh, y'all should be on Housewives." And we were like,
right.
Yeah, we were like, no. And so what we did is, over the years, you know, because I had Carlos's number at that point, so I would stay in contact with him and constantly probably blowing his phone up like crazy, right? Sending him messages about what's happening in Huntsville, what's happening in Alabama, just really trying to sell Huntsville to him.
Yeah.
And I remember we had created a sizzle reel, and I sent that to him. He called me that night and he was like, "I want to work with you guys.
Wow.
I don't want you to go with anyone else." And he sent a contract that day. And then from there, you know, we had the conversations. A few months went by and we had a conversation. He was like, "Look, you know, I can get ensemble sold really quickly. You know, how do you guys feel about having an ensemble?" I tell people all the time, we could have said no, not interested. But instead we were like, okay, well, here are some friends we have, some people we've been kicking it with the past few years. And we then delivered names, which some of them are of the other castmates you guys see on the show. We gave them about 8 or 10 names.
Oh, okay. That's see.
We gave them about 8 or 10 names for them to interview and talk to. So, you know, when the ensemble idea was presented, like I said, we could have said no, thank you, we'll wait. But we were like, okay, well, let's check these people out and let's just see what you need. And so
how have you been able to navigate social media and not let it be to your detriment?
I think first understanding exactly, let social media be what social media is.
Ooh.
So that's the first thing. I think for me, I am naturally a people's person. I love people. I love helping people. I have people around me who have to tell me, like, "Melody, okay, look, hold up."
Really?
Because I love helping people. I really do. And so for me, having the opportunity to connect with people all across the world, that's what social media allows me to do. And it's fulfilling for me. I love when I get to respond to people in my DMs who are sharing their deepest secrets with me, some of them, and some of their toughest life experiences with me. And I'm able to write them back and drop them an encouraging word, or I'm able to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it humanizes the experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to me, that's what social media allows me to do. And then, of course, it has also allowed me to, which I guess I was the post queen before the show, but it allowed me to have I've been brand building since before the show. And so now it's okay for me to reap the rewards of all of the labor.
Yes.
For me to reap the harvest of all of the labor that I put in, sacrifices I made, when before even a show I was posting, and I was posting encouraging words and interacting with all my fans, because I literally used to almost respond to every comment.
Wow.
I remember those years. That's why people now, the fan base that I have, is because a lot of those people were there in those beginning stages as it pertains to me.
Absolutely. And there's comments going off, girl, too.
Oh, thank you. So, I mean, at this point now, I'm reaping the, you know, harvest of my labor.
Yeah.
So, I think social media can be a great thing. You have to be able to not get too offended by things that people say, because everybody has an opinion, you know, and it's okay. You can't try to change everyone, but my thing is if I can touch one person, that's enough for me. If something that I say encourages or talks one person off the cliff that they was thinking about jumping off of, enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't care about the other people. I care about those that I'm affecting positively. So that's what I use it for, and that's how I operate, and I have no doubt that's why God continues to bless me.